Hey everyone, it's Sevi and it's time to watch the version 3.6 special program together. Here we have the official art and it features some of my favorite characters, so I am excited to see what we will see next. They started the trailer!
Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey, wait!
Oh my god, what is that? That is kind of a weird shape. But it looks kind of cool.
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws.
Now we have been waiting for this guy. Wait, oh my god, his music is so good.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Holy... Oh my god.
Taking a turn for the better.
Feast your eyes! Watch and learn!
Oh my god, he looks so good!
Sight clear!
He run.
The competition is heating up. Oh, and here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Wait, what? What? Oh my god! Dude, I'm so sad. I missed like the first few seconds of the trailer.
Whoa!
Wow.
Awesome! Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.6 special program. Wow, I didn't expect we'd appear right after the trailer this time. I hope you all enjoyed that. Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program today and we even have more hosts than usual. So why don't we go around and take a moment to introduce ourselves?
Dude, Nahida was holding a
Sure
mushroom.
thing. Hey everybody, it's so good to see you all again. I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. I'm so excited to finally be back and share new content with all of you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler. Hello, everyone. My name is Anjali Gunapaneni, and I'm the voice of Dory. Thank you for always supporting the business of Lord Sangama Bay with your shiny Mora.
And I'm Sean Dury, the voice of Baizhu from Boo Boo Pharmacy. Are you experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty good, thanks,
His normal
doctor.
voice
But
sounds
I
so
do have this
normal.
problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello.
Aw, me too.
Anyway, I am sure a lot of our viewers have already seen our characters
Also for
pop up in the
Dory.
game by now.
True, yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content, like, I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6.
Yes, give us the
Let me know if I'm
Baizhu.
saying this right. I think his name is Baizhu? Baizhu? Is that how you say it?
Real subtle, Sean.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Nice.
put my...
I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event wish the new characters will be appearing in. So let's get to our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Sounds good.
Okay, I am blocking the redemption code. They are putting things in different weird places and different orders. Chat! They just showed us the banners just like that. It's literally Nahida and Nilou. Like, they didn't even wait. The VAs didn't even tease it or anything. They're just showing us now Baizhu and Ganyu. And Kaveh is rated up as a 4-star on Baizhu and Ganyu's banners. I was not expecting the Ganyu rerun. I feel like the Ganyu rerun is kind of left of field. Okay, and then this is Baizhu's weapon, I suppose. Man, they're just flashing it. They're giving us all these info drops right as we're waiting with the redemption code. I kind of like the dynamic where the VAs are the ones who introduce the banners and stuff, but...
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
Where's the Changsheng VA
The
announcement?
Ganyu will see you now.
Taking a turn for the better.
Okay, animations.
Okay, that snake was awesome. Also, its design totally popped up on Baizhu's shield.
I like that.
Well, I'm afraid of snakes, but Changsheng sounds so cute.
Yeah, me too. And also, random thought, but isn't Baizhu the first male character with glasses?
Oh, wow. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Personally, I love his voice. Think it's amazing. Also, you can't go wrong with purple
so
pants.
funny
Nice
You really
distinction.
can't. You know what? Okay, let's talk about Baizhu. Baizhu is a doctor at BAIZHU Pharmacy
Okay,
and is
Baizhu has
skilled at
drip.
healing his patients.
I'll give him
His
that.
abilities have helped BAIZHU Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baizhu is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart is dedicated to helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to BAIZHU Pharmacy seeking medical attention, regardless of their wealth or status.
Ah.
Oh,
Why do you
I
look
see.
so
he's
sus?
that kind of
I'm
doctor.
kidding.
What kind did you think he was?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of thought he might be the type of doctor who does good things, but with his own nefarious plan.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like, I can save you.
but for a price.
I guess he just seems
That
kind of
was such a
mysterious like
good
that.
voice, though.
Well, I give your imagination some credit, but sorry, he isn't quite the suspicious doctor like you imagined. In fact, he's actually a trusted physician among the people of Liyue Harbor. Everyone prefers to go see Dr. Baizhu, no matter how serious the problem may be.
Wow.
But even though he works as a skilled physician, his own condition isn't so great.
I know people say that doctors are the worst patients. Is that the case for Baizhu
There's
as
the
well?
lore.
Well, Baizhu's case is a little complicated, and I don't want to give away any spoilers. So, travelers will have to check him out in-game to learn more about his story. So,
Story
zip,
quest?
that's all you hear out of me.
Okay, well, no matter what happens, I just hope that he'll be able to take care of himself.
Me too. But besides his health, Baizhu also has some other troubles to worry about. For example, Director Hu will sometimes put up ads outside of BAIZHU Pharmacy to promote her funeral parlor. On top of that, poor little Chi-Chi is terrified of Hu Tao. So there are some days where Baizhu really has his hands full.
Hu Tao,
Yeah, that does sound like something that Hu Tao would do.
As fate would have it, Baizhu's master and the former director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor both studied together under the same master.
Such
But
good
the two had differing views on the
advertising.
concepts of life and death and ended up going their separate ways. Their differences were passed down to their apprentices, which has led to Baizhu and Hu Tao's different views. In version 3.6, travelers will be able to play through Baizhu's story quest to
Nice.
hear some of Baizhu's inner thoughts and learn more about this caring doctor.
Interesting.
I actually forgot.
I
we'd
can't
be
wait to check
getting
it
the
out.
Story quest,
In
but
in
I'm
his
excited
search for
lore.
discovering new treatments and cures, Baizhu will often choose to test new medicines on himself. As you spend time with Baizhu in the field, you can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
So, since Baizhu is a doctor, I think it's pretty
What?
safe to say that most of his combat abilities are focused on healing, right?
Yep, that's right.
NRE
Baizhu's
gone.
treatment in battle is usually performed in 2 steps. Step 1 is to control a wandering sprite that cruises through the enemies and
That just
restores
blew my
HP to his
mind.
teammates. Step 2 is to create a shield. When the shield refreshes, ends, or is broken, not only will it provide healing, but it will also deal dendro damage to enemies. Baizhu believes
Okay.
that even in a difficult spot, as long as the diagnosis and treatment are done properly, lives can always be saved.
Sweet. Looks like we'll be able to try out some new team compositions with him in mind.
For sure. Well, all right, I think that's all we have for Baizhu, so let's move on to our next playable character. I bet many travelers already know him well.
That's all they have on Baizhu? I wanted
I'm glad you
more.
gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes
But
to
I love
sustain a
him.
pleasant conversation.
I'll take him. I'll take him. Ah, look at him. Not even holding his
Breaking new
weapon.
ground.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Did you see him make dendro cores explode on command? That'll be useful for me.
Yeah, that was crazy. And the toolbox, he has some
Oh,
cool
ho, ho.
accessories. I am jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm loving those animations. Super cool.
Okay, so since Kaveh has some connections with Dory, I'll introduce him.
There it
Kaveh
is.
is an architect and has this keen sense for beauty and the arts that he's developed ever since he was a child. Not to brag or anything, but his magnum opus is the Palace of Alcazarzaray, which is crazy coincidence where Dory lives. And his designs not only provide the required functionality, but also greatly incorporate his own artistic taste, making them feel unique and noteworthy.
We love
He
an
sounds like a
artist.
genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine.
broke.
It's actually kind of the opposite. He hardly has enough more to survive.
Mood.
Okay, so he's broke. Interesting. Why's that?
Well, it kind of comes down to Kaveh's personality. He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He also has a strong sense of empathy and can understand the emotions and thoughts of different people, which may actually be one of his sources of artistic inspiration. For example, when someone is trying to sell something to Kaveh, all they have to do is make up some story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children, and he'll practically hand over his mora. Like all of it.
Wow, what a nice but gullible
Imagine
guy.
scamming
Yeah.
a nice person
On top of
like
that,
him.
he doesn't limit himself with the cost of construction.
How heartless
And
do you
take
have
the
to
Palace
be?
of Alcazarzaray as an example. Maybe only a real maniac architect like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that. So you gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with I'll Hate Them.
But aren't I'll Hate Them and Kaveh polar opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that I'll Hate Them lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like
Well.
Anjali just said, Kaveh can understand how many people feel, but understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah,
Does
I
Kaveh
think we're
understand
starting
I'll
to
Hate
understand
Them?
Kaveh's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure. As an architect, Kaveh can help everyone save
There
some
it is.
materials when creating
The
furnishings.
teapot buff.
And his mapping abilities might come in handy during battle. As a unique and creative designer, Kaveh must always bring tools with him. His toolbox, named Marak, not only provides Kaveh with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield, causing all dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kaveh's attack damage to dendro damage and increases Kaveh's combat capabilities.
Ooh.
You don't need to worry about triggering all those dendro
Dendro
cores at the same time.
driver.
Kaveh won't be hurt by them. In fact, one of Kaveh's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a dendro core.
It's always good to have a reliable partner like that. Chong
What are
Chong
these
always gives
healing
Baizhu a lot of help too, you know.
mechanics?
Exactly. But Marak is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a
Oh my
sword for
God.
Kaveh.
That's a pretty awesome toolbox.
Man is not
I
gonna
know,
die.
right? Okay, so that should be just about everything we have for Kaveh.
How should I say this? I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom.
That's so
We
cool.
shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, Kaveh will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the Academia Extravaganza. In addition to the variety of celebrations, the event also serves as a chance for the 6 Darshans to compete. The extravaganza consists of 2
Yes,
main parts,
free
the Wisdom
Farzad.
Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. In the Wisdom Gala, the 6 Darshans have prepared 6 corresponding activities to show off the style of each respective school. As for the Inter-Darshan Championship, each of the Darshans will be selecting a single member to represent their school in a large competition.
Okay.
Great. So maybe we can talk about some gameplay that travelers can expect to see. It sounds like we'll be getting a total
Who
of
is
6
this
different
mystery
game modes this time.
representative?
That's a lot.
Yeah, each of the 6 Darshans will be compiling their research to provide fun mini-games for everyone to enjoy. For example, Layla's Rudawahis Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth.
Wow.
When travelers adjust the astrolabe to the appropriate height and angle, the stars on the astrolabe will light up and form a pattern. Look, this time the pattern is a cute little fungus.
Aw,
Aw, that does look like fun.
nice.
Okay.
Here's another one. The scholars from Kasharawar will have a game that displays their understanding of mechanisms and architecture. Travelers will learn how to use the least possible materials to build a road that meets certain requirements within a limited space.
Ooh,
Huh.
I'm already getting a lot of ideas for this one.
Interesting.
Okay. It seems travelers will have a lot of freedom to try whatever arrangements they can think of to reach those goals.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of cute.
Next is Vahumana. They're taking their booth pretty seriously. They will be holding an archaeological activity where travelers will use specialized equipment to detect relic replicas. Travelers will have to carefully observe the surrounding environment as they search, and even eliminate external interference affecting the detectors to find the relic replicas.
Oh, well, this is all very nice.
Well, that
but,
seems familiar.
Are there any games where we won't have to go running around as much? I'm lazy.
Yes, there's something for everyone in these game modes. With this one, you can just relax and stay put while you listen to a story. But as you're listening, you also get to ask the storyteller some questions. If you're able to ask and uncover some key information, then you'll receive some clues to lead you to the truth of the story.
Very mysterious.
Whoa.
Spontamod, on the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to put travelers' combat abilities to the test within a set amount of time. Of course, they'll kindly provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome situations in the experiment.
Awesome.
Very cool. And last but not least is a little bionic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to a specific rhythm. And that should be everything we have for the Wisdom Gala. So which Darshan's events are you all most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because that's what I'm all about. Like combat and battle and victory and never losing. Ever.
Okay.
Never
Confident,
die.
all right.
Okay, but I'm here for the
Wow.
free Farzan.
I like the star one. I like stars. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to listen to a story because I think that's about my speed.
Oh, I get that.
And let's not forget that in addition to the Wisdom Gala, we still have the Inter-Darshan Championship. This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able to claim the title of champion.
Very cool. Oh, and there is one more
I
thing
bet
to
it's
mention
Kaveh.
here. Layla's very own Hangout quest will be arriving with version 3.6, so be sure not to miss it. Okay, that's all.
Yay, we get to hang out with Layla.
Awesome.
Layla.
Excited to check it out.
Okay, and
That's cool.
our next
I like
event
that.
will also be taking place in Sumeru. Waynute activity has suddenly been on the rise, and the academia is dispatching
Not the
researchers to respond
Waynuts.
to the problem.
This time, we'll be helping scholars clear the desert of obstructions,
I'm so tired
assemble
of
the
Waynuts.
Waynute Slayer cannon, and repel the Wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer Cannon, huh? Wow, yeah, that's quite the name.
Oh, they gave it an
As its
official
name
pronunciation
implies, it's
now.
very effective against Waynute.
Waynutes.
Our task will be to clear out any monsters nearby and help with the preparations so the cannon can start attacking. I'm sure our travelers will be able to help handle the situation.
Oh, yeah. We also have one other event for travelers to continue improving their combat abilities. During the challenge, travelers will have to complete 3 consecutive combat rounds. During each round, the system will randomly activate 1 or more of 4 possible effects at set intervals of time.
Oh, so I guess it's safe to say that no 2 rounds will play the same.
I guess not.
Yeah. If the buff you receive happens to synergize with your team composition, then your team will really start to shine. I personally think it's interesting to have these random elements added to the challenge. I feel like it'll bring some fun surprises to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Totally. And these buff effects are all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some
Alright.
different team combinations
Time
and
to
see
throw
what
Kaveh in
synergies they can
there.
come up with. And also, the Overflowing Mastery event will be returning once again with double drops for a limited time to help travelers keep leveling up their characters.
In addition to the events we've already mentioned, there will be one more event taking place in an all-new area. So first, I think we should reveal the new area.
Yes.
Before we do
Show
that,
us the
let's
new
take a
area.
quick break and give another redemption code.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Oh, but one more note, we'll have some info regarding new artifact sets during the break, so be sure not to miss that.
Wow, they're just dropping all this info during the redemption codes. Alright, so 2 artifact sets. One is a hydro damage bonus set. One is a plus HP set. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be their Dia attempt. Okay. So, here are the details. At least they're releasing the numbers, they're releasing the details, and these can be like already theoretically compared to existing sets for certain characters. It's kind of interesting they're releasing a hydro damage bonus set at this point, though. Like, maybe there will be more hydro characters come Fontaine time that might be able to take advantage of that
Welcome
set
back,
also.
everyone.
Yeah, we are back and ready to show an all-new area being added to the game.
That's right, and I hope you're all as excited as we are. This area is located deep in the desert, in the northwest of the desert of Hadramaveth. According to
More
legends,
desert.
it was one of the main rifts that monsters were emerging from during the Conria disaster 500 years ago, and the site of a battlefield where God suppressed the power of the abyss.
Oh, that is on.
Although it was originally desert,
Pussy.
the ecological system has completely changed due to the power of the abyss, and it has become a large, uninhabited area of swamps and wastelands.
So, you're saying that we might be able to uncover some buried secrets about Conria there? On second thought, it kinda sounds like it might be dangerous.
Yeah. Luckily, we have some
more
little
Conria
helpers to
lore.
assist us in our search. There will be a pari named Sorush waiting for us that will lend us its abilities.
Wait, it's so
allowing
cute.
travelers to freely fly across parts of the area
I like
and
it.
access some locations that would be impossible on foot.
Wait, we'll be able to fly around now?
I like it.
Yeah, this will be your chance to fulfill your dream, Zach.
Yes!
After helping Sorush recover its power, there will be a small event for travelers to help it continue its training. We will guide Sorush to drive away enemies, conduct speed training, and complete puzzles, so be sure to check it out. Travelers may also encounter a new enemy during their journey in version 3.6, the Iniquitous Baptist. Its abilities
Abyss
include using
Lectors.
multiple elements in battle and creating shields for corresponding elements to reduce damage. It definitely looks like it'll be a formidable enemy.
They're
That's
getting
not all.
drip
We have
upgrades.
2 more interesting enemies that travelers will encounter.
Whoa.
The Anemo and Hydro Hilichurl rogues. These Hilichurls are wandering across Teyvat and do not belong to any particular Hilichurl tribe. Sometimes they assist other Hilichurls or tribes in need of help. And they also have a unique combat style.
Oh my!
Even though it seems this place is full of new dangers, that still won't stop
They
the
look
traveler from bringing new
cool.
hope to the region. Some clues related to Conria are also waiting to be uncovered here, so
Yeah.
it's definitely worth exploring. And last but not least, in version 3.6, the legendary Dragon of Verdure, Apep, will appear. The Dragon of Verdure was once an emerald green dragon that ruled Sumeru, but its color later changed to that of yellow sand. Recently, it seems to be suffering from some kind of illness.
That's such an interesting
Travelers
dragon
will be making
shape.
their way to the Dendro Dragon's habitat to face it in battle, so we must be very careful. The battle will be split into 3 phases. An interesting part to take note of is that in the second phase of the fight, travelers will need to protect the
That is a
Dendro
big
Dragon from
glob.
monsters in order to prevent the dragon's illness from getting any worse.
Huh.
Wait,
Huh.
It's different.
Yes, and in the third phase, the Dendro Dragon will unleash some extremely powerful attacks, so travelers will need to be careful to avoid those.
Oh yeah.
At this point, we don't know what the Dendro Dragon has been through and what exactly caused it to change into its current twisted form.
It sounds like a
Perhaps we'll
Dvalin
get some more answers
arc.
after we've faced it in battle.
Yeah.
The dragon has a close connection with Sumeru's history and gods. Going into its lair and determining what's causing its current condition is an important task and will be helpful to the entire nation of Sumeru. So, if you'd like to learn more about the Dendro Dragon, then be sure to check out Chapter 2 of Nahida's story quest.
Oh, for sure. I think there'll be a lot of interesting things for travelers to learn in this one, so be sure to look forward to it.
Absolutely. And that's
Act
about
2
all we
story
have for new
quest.
content in the upcoming version. But before we wrap things up, we have an announcement regarding Genshin Impact's music. The second album for the Sumeru region, titled The
Ooh.
Unfathomable Sand Dunes, will also be releasing soon.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice. I love the Sumeru region music.
Yeah, I do too. This album is comprised of 3 discs, compiling all the original music
Hoyo
that the
Mix is
Hoyo
so
Mix team
good.
created for the Sumeru region, spanning versions 3.1 to 3.6.
Okay, this is super cool. I'm
Yeah.
super
Oh,
heck
excited.
yeah.
Be sure and pick that up.
I'm hyped.
Right, so let's watch a trailer of the new OST and give our final redemption code of the day.
I feel like I'm in the desert right now. Okay, chat, they kind of sped-run the special program because a lot of the information that they would usually talk over, they just put into a slideshow during the redemption code session. I'm not a fan of this change because I actually like it when the VAs talk about some of the additional changes, like especially new artifacts, new equipment, the banners, when the characters are getting rated up. I feel like that's always a moment that I look forward to, like even if they do take some time to hype it up. Like they usually introduce the new characters and they talk about when that character is going to be rated up, and then they show the banners, they do a banner reveal, but this time they didn't, and it was just suddenly a case of, oh, here's the redemption code, but also here's the rate up banners. So thank you for like the fast information. I suppose they did speedrun this.
Alright, so it seems like there's gonna be a lot to enjoy in the new version.
I know, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking forward to spending more time with Nahida in her new story quest chapter and confronting the new Dendro Dragon.
I'm looking forward to more I'll hate
Yeah,
sometime.
that's gonna be
You
crazy.
see his art there?
I'm super happy to have gotten to come on this special program today. It was my first time. This is so cool. And also that trailer was so cool.
Ah, so sad.
Definitely.
It was.
I think it's really cool that people will get to discover more about Baizhu and that there's more to him than just the man who works at the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
It's got layers.
True that. I'm looking forward to the new area, new
Yeah,
playables.
it was a
and,
very
of course,
rushed,
the
short
Academia
program.
extravaganza looked super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program. It's
Okay.
been so great hanging with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me again.
Of course, this is the end. I'll see you guys all in game.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Oh, they cut the stream. Okay, so for the banners chat, the first phase is going to be Nahida and Nilou rerun. The second phase is going to be Baizhu and Ganyu, with Kaveh rated up as one of the 4 stars on the phase 2. And then Baizhu's new weapon is obviously going to be running alongside him. So yes, it was less than 30-minute special program. I do think it's very Sumeru heavy, Sumeru events and all that, which is nice. It's nice to get that change of setting. They're introducing a new area, so I think that there is going to be a bunch of content to enjoy, especially if you're an exploration person. Excuse me, Mr. Dog, I'm trying to talk here. But yeah, look forward to the new characters. I'm looking forward to the new characters, definitely. I guess that is going to be it for this special program. It was a quick special program. They loaded in a lot of info and then they sped run it. But we got the info nonetheless. So let me know if you are watching on YouTube. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited for this patch. Personally, I'm very excited to see Kaveh. I really like him as a character. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all soon. Mwah.